Day 26 today, which is 2 days away from the end of 4 weeks straight. Wow, good job, Judy. 4 weeks, that's awesome. Mind you, I did not have a great second week during that time, but I did work out a bit and I was eating right and doing everything else. So I think I'm doing amazing. I'm finally off girl time, which is awesome. I feel way better. I think I'm adjusting to my medication a little more, although I haven't been able to fully quit smoking yet. I think a lot of you know that I used to smoke in my office here, and it still smells like smoke for one thing. I'm airing it out today, so if you can hear traffic and stuff, that's why. And it's weird because when I want to smoke, I actually just want to sit at the computer and smoke. I don't necessarily want to smoke. So right now I'm smoking maybe like 1 or 2 cigarettes a day. I have a new quit date and I'm smoking outside, and I'm getting rid of anything that reminds me of smoking in my office. So one really cool thing that I did that I don't think I told you guys about was that I mounted my computer, like didn't mount the computer, but I put up a shelf and put my monitor on the shelf and my keyboard. Let's see if I can show you. So here's my computer. There's Elvis. Hi, Elvis. It's on a shelf. See? And then my scanner, keyboard, mouse, printer, and everything is there. So what this is forcing me to do, sorry, bear with me here, is to stand up when I'm at the computer and not just sit here all day, because that was a problem for a long time. Is that I would do my, like last time, I would do my exercises and stuff, and then I would come into my office, you know, and chat to all the weight loss people and check everything, and then I'd end up sitting here all day and not doing anything. Well, what's the point of exercising and stuff if I'm just going to sit around all day and do nothing? So this actually forces me to A, stand while I'm at the computer, and B, it forces me to walk away every once in a while because it's boring just standing by a computer and I get fidgety and I don't want to stand here. So that's been working out really great for me. I still have a chair in here that I can sit at, and my keyboard is wireless, so I can sit at my computer if I want to, but I just try not to. Let's see, what else? My finger must have swelled or something because I can barely put my ring on anymore. So I'm going to put my ring on again in a bit and see how it fits. But right now it kind of fits sometimes and doesn't. So I'm going to extend the ring challenge for a little bit. And I am almost another hole down on my belt, which is great. That doesn't happen often, so that's a really good thing. And there was, oh yeah, nighttime eating has totally stopped. I don't know how. I don't know if it's the Zyban or the eating slower. I have been trying to chew my food 20 to 30 times before swallowing and like take breaks and slow down and not just like eat. And that's been really helping. At first I was just like eating it seemed like I was eating for an hour and I wasn't really getting full. I was able to eat a lot, but now I eat half as much and I get full. So, and then now I have to work on actually stopping when I'm full. And I've been doing pretty good, and then trying to really stay away from nighttime eating. This was my problem before this, and probably drinking too much. I have cut down on drinking, although, you know, I still do it. And now that it's getting warm out, I don't know. So I can't cut everything out of my life, but eventually I would like to like control the drinking even more, and also maybe give up coffee. That's one thing I've never ever been able to do. So I had some really fantastic news, life-changing news this week, and that is that my best friend in the whole universe is gonna come live with me over this summer. He is so amazing. He is seriously that person that I've never connected to someone, especially not a boy, this much. So we are like super tight, and some of the best memories I ever have in my whole life are with this dude. So he's gonna come live with me, and I'm super excited about it. I really feel like it's going to be the lift that I need to really get back into my life and stop wasting my life away because because I'm fat, or because I don't like myself, or because things didn't turn out the way I wanted to, or because I'm tired, or whatever. I don't know what exactly my entire problem is, but I know that he's going to boost me. He always used to. We lived together for a while, and it was great for me. It was really great. So the only thing that sucks is that he smokes. So he's going to have to smoke outside, but it's going to be a real test. It's going to be a real effing test to see if I can, quit smoking by the time he gets here. He gets here in a month, on my birthday, which is May 1st. And also to make sure that I keep up with my eating, water, and exercise while he's here. I'm going to want to spend every minute of every day with him, but I need to make sure that I do this stuff and continue, because what happened last time is that I stopped, and then, even though I didn't gain a lot of weight, I felt like my body went right back to what it was, the shape and stuff. So I really want to keep up with the toning long term, and I have to do it when he's here now. He's already said that he loves swimming, and we have a pool right across the street from us, so him and I will go swimming a lot. But I don't want to give up my exercising routine. So these are things I'm going to have to really, 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 really focus on. And I'm excited. Normally, I would back down from a challenge like this and just, be like, there's no way I can do it. But I'm actually excited to try. So anyway, I was feeling kind of bad this morning, or this week, I guess, because I've worked really hard, really, 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 really hard, and I haven't budged on the scale at all. I was getting back into that whole, well, why am I doing this if I'm not seeing any difference, on the scale? But then what I did is I pulled out my Jane Fonda book. I have this book. It's called The New Workout, and it goes through food, everything. I mean, it's super old. It's probably way outdated, but it comes with a record that has a workout on it. And I have a record player, and I might try this out just for fun. I mean, she's intense. But I do the low impact Jane Fonda, and that's like, after a while it gets easy, but it's pretty hard at first. But anyway, there's a whole chapter, or a whole paragraph there about what to do when you're not losing weight. And her advice is to be patient, and also that, muscle does weigh more than fat, and at first you will see more changes in your body shape and less changes on the scale, but that after you build up enough muscle and stuff, then you will see the pounds start to drop again. And just to keep going and ignore the scale, and that it's more important to change the shape of your body and notice that. So I believe that. I'm a firm believer in that. I don't like to care what the scale says. I like to watch the scale when it's going down, but I don't like to care what the scale is saying to me. It's saying that I gained weight. Well, I don't really feel like I did. I feel smaller. So speaking of, I just want to take a quick body shot. So I feel like my stomach has totally shrunk. I still have this, I wish I could show you guys, but it's like this, it's this huge, huge, huge pocket of fat on the back of my rib, in the worst spot too, right above my waistline. So it makes my waist, no matter how much thinner my waist gets, it's hidden by this blob. It's like, see if this shows you better. My waist is actually in, but this blob here totally makes it look bigger. So, and this blob too. So really excited for my upper rib fat to go away. I have no fat basically right here. I store it here. There's that blob right there. And here. So, still going to be a while. The key here is patience. The key here is long term. The key here is to just keep going. It's going to be hot out soon. My friend's going to be here, and we're going to be wandering around town, walking all the time, I'm sure. He doesn't have a car. I don't have a car. And he loves to be out. He loves to be social, and he will drag me out. So I plan on doing a lot with him and having a really awesome active summer. So I'm excited. But I just have only 1 month, like less than a month now, to get ready. Now, when the last time he saw me, I was probably around this size, but he just came for a quick visit when I didn't live here. He's never been to this house. And this was quite a few years ago. Before that, when we lived together, I was about 21, 22, and I was probably, you know, a good 30 pounds lighter, at least 30 pounds lighter, maybe 40. And I wasn't thin or anything, but I was confident, I was happy. You know, I loved life. I liked the way I looked, and it didn't matter to me if I was bigger than all the other girls or whatever. It didn't matter to me. So it's kind of nerve-wracking because I don't want him to come here and be like, wow, you know, she's so much older and fatter. I just don't want, I know he won't be like that. I want him to, like, you know, be like, oh, this is my old friend, and, you know, nothing's changed, because neither of us really has grown up or changed. So more about that later. I am very intensely trying to tone up before he gets here, and it's exciting. So anyways, 2 more days and I'm done 4 weeks, which means next week I should be noticing a huge change, like I almost always do. So I'm very excited for week 5. Okay guys, I'm off. This is getting way too long.